As a game made to give football enthusiasts an alternative to the popular EA Sports franchise, the Doug Flutie Maximum Football series will always have at least lukewarm interest, no matter what. And today, let's find out if Maximum Football 20 is a quality option for football fans to enjoy. I'm Chris from Sports Gamers Online, and alright, let's get it. Now we have to get it out of the way, but the first thing most will notice about Maximum Football 20 is the visuals, or lack thereof, especially in 2020. Now I wasn't expecting Madden 21 in terms of graphics, but I was surprised that what I was getting was something not much better than Madden 04 on PlayStation 2, which was also around the time when you could charge more than $10 on a game with visuals this bad and nobody would say anything. Now yes, the team that created this game isn't that big, but they still have to be able to earn the price tag they put on their game, and in terms of overall presentation, they fall behind by a lot. Just looking at Maximum Football 20 is like playing a computer game that can't handle the graphics while simultaneously already being on low settings. The game also lacks any type of commentary team, which puts more focus on the less than stellar on the field presentation. So as it currently stands, don't expect much in terms of look, as there's a huge room for improvement from the team in this department. As for gameplay, I will commend the team for what they've achieved, but for a game whose visuals are as lackluster as this, it would have been amazing if the gameplay was able to pick it up, which sadly it didn't, and actually is the biggest problem I have with the game. The physics-based tackling system does lead to some interesting collisions at times, but other times you wonder how that player didn't just break his leg. The passing game seems disjointed from the time I see somebody open and throw to when the ball, no matter how hard I press the button, floats to the receiver. The most success I had early on was just using my left stick zigzagging through traffic as I watched the defenders just slide on by me or actively avoid me for reasons unknown. Playing a computer will give you a bit of a challenge, as they call appropriate plays and will dice you up in the passing game if you let them. But there are too many AI errors to mention in one single game to ignore. While I'm not a fan of the controls, to their credit, you are able to fully customize your buttons to your liking within the game, which is cool. Another positive is the game does offer a pretty deep non-team specific list of formations and plays for you to choose from to keep the gameplay from getting stale quicker. I will say I did find it interesting there are no onside kick options in a football game in 2020. Now probably the main attraction for Maximum Football 20 is the continuation of its college football dynasty mode, now labeled 2.0. As you're able to have a legit 130 team college dynasty mode. Now I warn you, for those who are already thinking about having actual college teams, due to legal reasons, sharing and downloading custom rosters isn't available. So unless you do it yourself, you will have to get used to that legendary Tuscaloosa versus Baton Rouge rivalry in your mind. But in all seriousness, I was surprised at the amount of depth in this mode, especially after coming from Play Now, as it gives any college dynasty fan everything they could want as far as the building a team recruiting process goes. The thing is though, with how the gameplay is, the most value I can see from this mode right now is as a strong simulation dynasty for gamers where you never play a game, just to get your dynasty fix in. But I'm excited how this mode in particular is built upon going into its third installment. Seasons mode also makes a return for those who don't want to get quite as invested, and a handy practice mode called Spring League is available to hone your skills in. New to Maximum Football 20 is a Create a Play feature, which is a fully built play designer that instantly takes me back to when Madden had this. As a little gamer, I was creating random plays that, went nowhere. But the amount of detail in this was impressive, and something I would like Madden to add if they ever decide to put the creator back in the game. They have the option to choose your read progression for your plays, which in particular I thought was a cool feature. Now the visuals and gameplay can cause the game to get stale pretty quickly, and the load time cycling between certain things will turn people off even more. But the parts of the game outside of actually playing are what's gonna keep gamers intrigued, funny enough. From the full customability of team names, colors, uniforms, and players to make your own league, to their growing dynasty mode, this could keep those who are interested in that aspect of the game busy for a while other curious football fans will pick this up and never play it after the first few days. So in closing, this game still needs plenty of work, and I hope they get the help they need to clear up some glaring problems this game has, to give football fans a legit another option instead of Madden. The Dynasty mode is enough of a gem to hope this game takes the next leap, but as it currently stands, the game isn't worth its $30 price tag, and I will wait for it to drop dramatically before considering it. And gamers looking for a decent alternative football game to play, I will keep looking. So with that, I give Doug Flutie Maximum Football 2020 a 5 out of 10 rating.